Hello, hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see you again. If we don't already know each other, I'm Liza, a witch who works for the Crow Mother, and I'm here with your December TarotScopes. If you haven't already, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and turn your notifications on so that way you get these videos every month when we do TarotScopes and any other time that we make magic together. It's an honor and a privilege to read for you. You should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising sign, or any other placements that you're paying close attention to at this time. Hello, Libra. I am here with your December TarotScopes and an offering of smoke to clear the space around you and between us. Let's have a deep breath in and settle in for your reading. So, dear one, we have for you for December, your first card out of the gate is Justice. We then have the Lovers, and then we move into the Nine of Cups reversed. So, simply put, I really think that, again, I think that, you know, in other readings over the past year, we've talked about the hopefully obvious statement, but it probably needs to be said again, that the Lovers doesn't always mean a romantic or sexual relationship. This is also a lot of times referencing important foundational or fundamental relationships in your life. You know, deeply connected chosen family, so on and so forth. So I just want to start off by saying that wherever this falls for you, it hits the spot of a deeply important, a deeply meaningful relationship in your life. So not some fly-by-night shit for you. You know, it's a lot of gray matter, I think, this month, my love. We can see that you move into the winter solstice with some resolution, you know. Understanding is had within this particular meaningful relationship, right? A nod to the presence of justice here in your reading. An understanding is had for sure, but I would not be surprised if, for whatever reason, you are still harboring some doubt as to what's it even going to solve, right? What's it even going to solve? Does it mean anything? Like, right? Like, where do we go from here? You know, this is where the gray matter sits and really wants to make itself at home for you. The gray matter is in that, like, I think that whatever understanding you come to within this important relationship is about where you're going to be for the foreseeable future within this dynamic, whoever it is, right? I don't care if it's a lover, I don't care if it's a family member. Whatever understanding takes place or is reached for the both of you, and this is a reciprocal understanding, to be sure. I don't know that I can say with assuredness that there is a whole lot of room to go anywhere from here. And what's interesting about this is that it feels, it feels clear that that's okay, right? There doesn't feel to be extreme or any disappointment within this. It's just sort of an understanding, a bit of finality in the sense of it is what it is. If there was anything held out for uncertainty or hope, right? Fingers crossed hope, like maybe the tide will turn within this dynamic, whoever it is. Well, the tide has turned into at least the willingness and ability to be forthright about how both of you feel, about what was really going on, about, right? That's about where the tide has turned and now rests. So I think that a lot of times we anticipate, rightly so, that when a tide turns, when understandings we've come to these understandings that, okay, great, now we go here, or we do this, or we do that. And what can be quite uncomfortable is that that's not always the case, and that's what I see here. Is that forever? Nothing is forever, right? But it's a pretty strong long term. So when I say foreseeable future, I mean as far as you can see, and you can see pretty far, my dear. So that said, I don't know that there is much more to go. I don't know that there are many more places to go from here within this relationship. And I have to be really honest with you that continuing to try to pursue whatever this is, whatever kind of dynamic this is only taking you away from relationships that can be made vital or important, that can actually give you what you've waited for within this relationship that has kind of reached its peak, as it were. There is no negative feeling behind this. I feel that there is peace, right? It's like, and there's peace. There is a level of acceptance for you within this. I don't know that this is anything new you have been encountering. This is not a new pathway that you've been traversing, so to speak. Within December, and how funny, rightly so, again, there's so many different holidays within this period of time that it's like a great moment for people to either have to come together or think they have to come together or contact in some way, emails, text, phone calls, gatherings, so on and so forth. And so while maybe you don't seek that out, this resolution, this coming to terms with, this understanding, I think that it sort of is just a natural occurrence because of all of the holidays that are around and about right about now. There's no drama here that I can feel. It's just sort of like, oh yeah, wow, okay. Like, this, again, pay attention to the ability, the willingness and the ability to be forthright, again, like I was saying, about how they really felt or what was really going on or who they really are. I think that it will help not facilitate, but really settle for you that this dynamic is not able to be what you need it to be. And I hope that it will help solidify for you that there are other dynamics in your life presently that can be what you need them to be. And your energy is best dispersed into those spaces. And in case you didn't catch it in the opening, you should feel encouraged to apply these messages to your sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're paying close attention to right now. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on so you get the heads up whenever these videos come out monthly and any other time that we make magic together. And one more time, it is an honor, and a privilege to read for you, one that I do not take lightly. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be of service to you and to our community, both locally and globally. I love walking along this path with you, and I love having this moment to close out our year with one another. Merry meet, merry part, merry may we meet again.